Hey guys, Tez here, and what you are looking at right now is a theatre mode replay of a game that I got this morning, or earlier. This was my first game on, and normally I wouldn't record my first game simply because my aim and all that lot's pretty terrible, so this is like my warm-up game. But I wasn't recording, and then I actually did get a fairly decent game. It's got kind of a good scoreline, and we do end up winning. It's extremely close. We're losing all the way down to like 185 points or something, and then we do bring it back, or I bring it back I should say. I'm always capturing flags in this game, and we eventually win the game. I'm finally getting to grips with the new standards of Modern Warfare 3, or the new standards of Modern Warfare 3 gameplay on YouTube. In Modern Warfare 2 I could quite easily go 45 and 3, or generally around that area or that range constantly, but in this game it's much harder. I don't think I've got a game that good at the moment. So the new standard for this game I think is around 35 to 7 or 8, is probably the equivalent of a 45 to 4 or something like that. So the standards haven't really dropped, but they've just changed a bit. So games on Modern Warfare 3 won't be as high scoring or as high KDs. You can probably still get quite a lot of kills. Being small maps and everything, you could probably rack up the kills using kill streaks and stuff like choppers, which I've mentioned before are extremely good at the moment. You could probably rack up a high amount of kills, but obviously the deaths will still be quite high, simply because the maps are quite small and people are running around with submachine guns quite a lot, as I've found out. But getting to grips with these new standards and trying to get good games for you to watch. I think this game is a 35 and 7, something like that. But this game was really close. I didn't record it because obviously it was my first game on, and then I had to jump back into theatre mode and get it for you guys because it's really good, objectively played game. We're losing. We just continue losing throughout this entire game up until like 180, like I mentioned before. And I thought it was really a really fun game to play, especially because I was using a sniper rifle, and it was fun. I genuinely, I keep getting them words mixed up, but I genuinely had a very fun time playing this. And now that I've kind of understood the new standards, I'm having a lot more fun in this game, as my teammate just does not help me on this flag. Yeah, you're pro, teammate. Yeah, you run away. But I'll just get the advanced UAV and help out my buddies. But I'm constantly running these support kill streaks on my sniper classes. I just really do like the idea of that you just don't have to keep a kill streak going to be able to pull out UAVs and advanced UAVs to help your team. Normally I'd be running the UAV, the SAM turret, and then the advanced UAV, because I do like to take out air support and stuff, although I don't carry rockets around with me, so it's kind of a bit contradictory. But I like to play the SAM turret quite a lot of the time to take out the enemies, choppers, UAVs, stuff like that, just so they can't see me approaching on the map and can't see my teammates. But at this moment in time, for some reason I had the carpet bomb on my Barrett. I think, what's it called, the stealth bomber. I had the stealth bomber on, but I probably will switch that back to the SAM turret. I'm using specialist on my assault rifles because I'm having a lot of fun with that point streak setup. I did mention it in my Moab gameplay earlier, so if you haven't checked that out, just have a look. It should be in the drop down tab by my name on this video. If you just drop down there, you get obviously like a bunch of my videos that you could watch as I get quick scoped. So yeah, just go over there, have a look at that game, and tell me what you think of that one as well on that comment page. But sniping in this game, I've talked about it in a few videos or a previous video, so I'm not really going to talk about it now. But I wanted to know, do you want to see games like this where I'm playing objectively while sniping, where I'm getting like quick scopes with a mixture of hard scopes in? There was kind of a big streak, or no, it wasn't a big streak. There's about 3 or 4 kill streak at the start where I was lying down in the corner of the road and I was hard scoping over to the A flag, and people just kept running out, so I was just picking them off. And that's the kind of sniping I'm kind of leaning towards at the moment. I'm enjoying playing more of the generic sniper than the aggressive quick scoping sniper. And the Barrett I find is probably my favourite sniper at the moment. I haven't unlocked the MSR yet. I think I'm about 59 something. I'm pretty close to it. But the Barrett for me at the moment is my favourite sniper. But I really want to unlock the speed proficiency because I really don't like running around really slowly. If you haven't realised, or if you haven't tested out some of the bigger guns, you run a lot slower with the heavier weapons in this game than you normally would. I run around here with a UMP out, which is what I'd normally do in Modern Warfare 2 if I had a sniper or if I had a LMG or something, because you'd normally run faster. But on this game you don't. Even if you have a heavy weapon on your back, you still run slower. And that's something that the Barrett is, that's a heavier weapon, so obviously you run slower than the L118 or what's the other sniper, the Dragonov, the ASS, RSA, something like that. But the Barrett's the heavier sniper at the moment, and obviously running a lot slower is something that gets on my nerves. So I really want to unlock that speed proficiency. But obviously I'll have to play with the Barrett more, which means more frustrating, slower running times until I can run at a faster speed. But this is a really nice game. I'm really enjoying playing it now that I've got the standards down, and I'm having a lot more fun sniping. I left sniping alone for quite a while. I was using the ACR, the FA. No, I haven't got that gun yet. I was using the what's it called, the Type 95 or 35. But I'm sorry if you just heard my phone go off. Okay, I'll leave you. But I've been using a lot of the assault rifles and the submachine guns at the moment, as I missed this guy like 5 times. Now I get him on the 4th one. But I'm kind of going back to sniping now. I'm close to unlocking the MSR, which I'm thinking is just going to be my favourite sniper. It's a smaller sniper, you run a bit faster with it, and it's a bolt action, and I do like bolt actions. I don't know why, it's just one of them things, like you either like them or you just haven't got a preference. But when I unlock the MSR, believe me, I will get tons of gameplay with that. I've seen gameplays of the MSR and I'm really looking forward to it actually. I kind of want to get back on and get to level 66. But I've been playing a few special ops, what's that? I've been playing a few special ops missions. I've just completed the campaign, which was very, very good. If you haven't completed it, I'd recommend you go and play it and just take a step back at some point and just look at the scenery around you. It's amazing what they've done with the game. But I'm going to be getting a lot of sniper gameplays for you in the future. If you could just let me know whether you want like generic sniping gameplays where I'm hanging back just sniping people, or if you want a bit of a more fast-paced rushing sniping, then I can do that as well. So if you leave a comment just telling me what you want there, then that'll be really cool. And I am stuck for a topic. I think I'm going to ask you another question. What have you spent your prestige tokens on at the moment? If you have had some, or if you've got some from obviously prestige in previous titles, have you spent any of your prestige tokens? And if you have, what have you spent them on? And if you haven't, what do you plan on spending them on? I know I've spent one on an extra custom class already. I've named it gay like my other classes, just kind of a running joke, but I've already bought an extra custom class. I intend to use 2 of the prestige tokens at the end of this prestige to carry over the ACR with me, and also to carry over the MSR. But I'll have to test out some of the other guns. I haven't unlocked the AK, the FAD, I don't think I've unlocked the MK14. Haven't unlocked the MSR or some of the other submachine guns and stuff, so obviously if there's something I prefer more than the ACR and the MSR, then I will unlock one of those 2. But this game's coming to a close now. We're dominating. So if you didn't realise, the scoreline was 174 to something like 147 before we started triple capping. And if you kind of just quickly do the math, we need 2 flags we need 2 flags to win. And that was if they didn't get to 175, because obviously if they got 2 and passed 175, they'd get to 100 before we'd get to they'd get to 200 before we'd get to 200. So it was kind of important for us to triple cap, at least to get our points above 151, so we had a chance of winning, and we actually did that. I don't know how we did it. I mean, I think on my team, or our team, kind of just for 1 point in the game kind of gelled together and actually did something right, which was lucky. as I pull off a headshot, and that was lucky. But from here on out, we just double cap the entire game as my TV screen goes dark. Don't worry, I'll sort it out in a second. But sorry, that won't happen next time. I didn't realize that if you left it, it would go dark. So this game is coming to a close as I miss. We're double capping them. They've got one flag and we're slowly bringing it back. I was right on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh, can we win this? If we do, this would be awesome. Jump on B because we lose it, and if I don't, then we will lose the game. Pick up the UMP. Is it UMP? Yeah, it is the UMP. Pick up the UMP, get a double spray, I think, or something on an AFK guy. And I'm just kind of thinking to myself, oh, thank God. We've brought it back. We're really close to winning. And if we just like catch up with them, we stand a massive chance of winning, and obviously we do. So I'm going to kind of end it here because I've ran out of stuff to say. I know I've rambled a bit and I've repeated myself, but guys, answer them questions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. If not, then just let me know why you didn't enjoy it. I'll see if I can improve on the next one. And hit like, subscribe guys, and I'll post up more gameplay, and I'll speak to you later. Alright, thanks guys, bye.